What's up everybody, welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video in which we're going to be talking about some trading education. I guess we could call it trading education, but basically what I want to teach you is one of the methods that has helped me a lot in the last couple of years as well, has made me some beautiful profits to be fair. And it's not like it's a very hidden trick that will make you a huge amount of money all of a sudden, right? I mean, you still need to be a good analyst. You still need to be a good trader. But this is a trick I use every single day, a couple of times a day even, to point me in the right direction, right? To point me in coins that actually have a high probability to start some sort of a rally, right? Because the main topic that I wanted to discuss in this video is how to find coins that are starting a rally or a bull run or just a strong bullish move. Right, so that you can actually catch them relatively early, not at the bottom. I mean, I've made other videos about that also in this vacation series, but how you can catch them very early, right, where the volume is still relatively low, but where there is already some sort of evidence that we could start a bull run or a rally. All right, so that's what we're going to do in this video. I'll try to keep it short and concise, all right, and I will leave the links to all the websites that I use in this video down in the description as well. We will use one website, which you can see on the screen right now as well. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to disable this overlay. So yes, I have my own Signal group. It will be down in the description if you're interested in that for profitable trades and a lot of education as well. We have some great education in there. But for now, let's get right into it. I think you can see it a little bit better. You can also see the website here at the top. I might need to disable my webcam, but I think for now... it's okay. But okay, so what you want to do is you want to head over to app.laevitas.ch, which is a great platform, a great tool to use in your trading. It has a ton of data, right? So it has correlation matrices, it has a lot, right? A lot that you can actually use to screen cryptocurrencies. But the main thing that I want to do is you go to the top, you go to assets, you go to home, and then you will get this dashboard right here. You will see a couple of things: market cap, price, 1 day change, 1 month change. The main thing that we will look at is 1 week relative volume. All right, so this will show you the relative volume over the last week, obviously. Hopefully you can see this. Now it's a little bit better. And what we want to look at is relatively high volume here, or a high reading here, for coins that have less volume. So what I want to do is I want to go to the page down here, and we go to page number 5. Right, so there, and I sort it by 24-hour volume. All right, so then we get to this page right here, and then we are a little bit, well, what is it? We have coins with still very high volume, but a little bit less. So let me go back a little bit more. Is this better? I mean, I'm zoomed out a little bit. So yeah, okay. Let's start with page 5. And what you want to do right now is, first of all, you want to kind of check what is the 1 week relative volume, right? Because it could be that the entire market has high volume. And what you want to see is the coins that actually have relatively high volume compared to other coins, right? So I mean, if we're in the first week of September, and we're coming out of vacation, we're coming out of August, of course the relative volume is going to be high with everything, but you want to see relatively high volume, right? So so here's a couple of coins. Now you don't want to see too high, because then we have already seen a lot of volume, which is a little bit late. So 5 is very high, but now the average seems to be around 1.2, and we want to be higher than that. And we don't want to see a huge change in the 1 week price, right? So if we go over this, I mean, 1.2 is a little bit high. You see already has quite a lot of volume, so that's a good candidate. 1.8, Atom is a good candidate. We'll go over some in a moment. Polygon or Matic is a good candidate. Here, Apecoin has a lot, right? So Apecoin has 2.42. That's a lot. And it's only up 9%. Like if you compare Mantle under that, it has 2.21. But it's up 47%. Still interesting to keep an eye on, but maybe a little bit late. But then if we take a look at Apecoin, which I had already looked up, you can see this, right? So you still should be a good analyst. You still should be analyzing this correctly. I will actually add this to my watch list, because this really does look interesting, right? I mean, what you can see right here is that we are at the bottom of the range, and we just had a high volume candle right here with a point of control at the bottom. And there's just, I mean, when we're talking about risk rewards, you want to potentially, you know, enter on your own strategy. But let's say you want to enter here, you grab a Fibonacci tool, you want to enter at the 382 Fib, between the 7-day rolling VWAP, then the risk reward here is actually pretty good. I mean, the risk reward, if you aim for a move all the way to the top, and you will close it down at the bottom, that's a risk reward of 2.5, right? So this is a great opportunity, and there's obviously still risk, but at least you have found an opportunity and you can evaluate this, you can analyze it further, you can check the fundamentals, you can check what other coins are doing. But you found this. Well, there's not a lot of people looking at Apecoin right now, I would say. And what more do we have? If we go to the next page, 2.55 for Sushi, that might be interesting. We'll take a look at this. I haven't looked at this before. Sushi, interesting. Nah, maybe. Like for this, could be interesting. We have a key level right here at 87.5 cents. I'll place a price alert there. If we're actually able to break above that, that could be interesting. That could be enough for a trade, right? But then at least you've seen it in advance. 2.15 for internet computer. We'll take a look at that. Could be interesting. I don't know. Haven't looked at it. Yeah, could be interesting. I mean, this is a little bit more difficult because this is at the middle of the range. So does this look like a good trade? No, but there is a lot of volume. There's a lot of activity, right? So at least we know about this right now. Maybe a last one, 2.9 for Monero. I don't want to see that. Compound could be interesting. I actually analyzed that earlier, so I know what Compound looks like at this point of time. But again, there's a lot of volume coming in, so that's great to see. But this is not a trade at this point of time, or at least according to my higher time frame strategies, this doesn't look like a buy now. But at least you've seen it, you can analyze it, and you'll be ready before a big move actually starts. But that's it. That's the tool. All right. So now you can actually go through these coins. You can use your own analysis, or you can learn how I trade these with a trading guide, whatever. But hopefully it helps. Trust me, it is an amazing tool to use. It will help you make more profits. So hopefully it helps. I'll leave all the links down in the description. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.